Welcome back, folks, to the small tour. We are live on YouTube, and here's your hosts, Dhruv Putnani and Shruti Tamra.
We are back live at the Surge Stable, Bangalore for the Surge Equestrian League Day 3 Small Tour. What are you looking forward to, Shruti?
I'm always looking forward to seeing Aradhna with Democratic, but yesterday I was very pleasantly surprised with Muhammad Ali on Watermelon. So that's one pair to watch.
Well, the Small Tour throws up a lot of interesting results. We've had a fantastic day of competition so far with the Big Tour and the Medium Tour. This one's going to be a cracker.
And we're just minutes away from starting the Small Tour Day 3.
Yeah, we're almost ready to start. We have 20 entries in this competition, 2 withdrawals, so a total of 20 participants. Riders are warming up. We will get things started with the first rider, Bharat Manoran on Hendricks, followed by yesterday's winner, Muhammad Ali on Watermelon, followed by Janvi Raheja on Lambiek and Tanishka on Mallorca. Those are the first 4 riders who are going to be entering the arena in this Small Tour Grand Prix. We'll be following a similar pattern as the Big Tour and the Medium Tour. It will be under Table A, 238.1.2, 1 jump off to decide the winner. Total of 11 obstacles, 13 efforts. Length of the course is 480 meters. Time allowed 83 seconds. Time limit 166 seconds.
The jump off fences are going to be 5, 7, 8A, 8B, 9, 10 and 11.
And the jump off will be after all the riders in the main round have been done. If we have a couple of riders who are tied for the lead, we will have a jump off. If they are clear, that's fantastic. If we have only one rider on a clear round, they will be declared the winner.
Dhruv, you started this day with a lot of optimism. You thought 6 on 6 would go clear. So how many clear rounds do you think we're going to have in the Small Tour?
Well, if it was the first day, I would say out of the 20, at least 10. Yesterday, we saw quite a few riders have just one drop on the course. So maybe the expectation was a little too high. I would say between 6 and 8 out of the 20 should go clear. Since the heights are a little bit lower, I think we should have more clear rounds. That being said, it is the highest height that we've had for the Small Tour. It's up to 115 centimeters. The first day was at 105. They went up to 110 on the second day. And today it's at 115. So we're not only pushing in terms of the technicality of the courses, we're pushing in terms of height, and the horses are going to be getting tired. We're on day 3. They've done a lot of jumping, and we will have the main course as well as the jump off for those who are fighting for the win. So yeah, horse fitness, rider fitness is really going to come into play.
Yeah, on the first 2 days of the Small Tour, none of them took it easy. They all seemed really determined. So let's hope that fatigue doesn't kick in.
Yeah, so the first course will not be against the clock. 83 seconds, time allowed. They can take a little more time, ride little bigger turns, give the horses a chance to get into the groove. But I think this competition we will have plenty of clear rounds. In the Big Tour, I think we had only 1. In the Medium Tour, we had 2. This time, at least 6. Let's see how it goes. So looking at the course, it seems quite straightforward. There are a few interesting turns. From 1 to 2 is quite a long turn, gives the riders a nice chance to gather up their horses and keep the momentum going. Last time we had a jump very close to the entrance gate. That was jump number 4 actually, which gave a lot of the riders some difficulties. Here they will not have that problem. 1 to 2 seems to be quite a simple line. 2 to 3 related distance. The horses will be moving forward. That should not be any issue. They have quite a turn all the way back to jump number 4, which is the black, white and red with the filler at the bottom. 4 to 5 is a related distance. We'll have to see if they're going to do it in 5 or 6 strides. I hope the riders have walked it and they are clear in terms of what they're going to do. Jump number 6 is the blue and white and yellow right by the jury box. Pretty straightforward. 6 to 7 related distance. They're just going to keep the momentum going. I don't think any of the horses will have an issue with this line. Then they have the turn and coming back to the Sky Jets, the combination 8A and 8B. Again, at this height, I don't think it's going to be a problem. We saw some of the riders struggling in the medium tour with the triple combination. Double combination, vertical to vertical. This looks quite easy actually.
We can see our first rider just warming up in the arena. Do you know what our first rider and all the college students across the world have in common? I'll tell you.
Please
They're all
tell me.
praying for an all clear round.
We will find out in a couple of moments. Bharat Manoharan on Hendricks. This beautiful grey. We've seen him at a couple of shows over the last couple of years. He's coming all the way from Chennai.
Just seconds away from our first rider entering the arena.
So once again for the spectators, the first round is not against the clock. 11 obstacles, 13 efforts. They are going to be looking at having a clear round and moving into the jump off stage of this competition. They need to be under 83 seconds. Then they will not have any time penalties. The bell is given. The 45-second countdown has started for Bharat on Hendricks. Okay, the odds are being spoken out already. We are ready to go. This horse has plenty of scope, so the height is not going to be a problem at all. There's plenty of clearance in his jumps.
He was doing full mental math entering the arena.
Pushes for the big stride at 4. A nice distance to 5. Yeah, this horse will really enjoy the flowing course. Jumps are going to come up nicely to him. Nicely through the related distance between 6 and 7. And the combination at 8 coming up. A little bit hesitant getting into 8A, so he had to put in a big stride to get through to 8B, but nicely done. Clears 9, only 2 more fences to go. The red, black and white makes it look easy. 1 more fence to go. Looks like he's okay with time.
And what a start! We have our first clear round, 77.31 seconds. Bharat Manoharan on Hendricks. A fabulous start. Now do you feel a little more optimistic?
I'm always optimistic, but that was a good way to get started. I think these riders have the experience, they know what to do. These are horses which are gradually building up confidence, and hopefully the next time we see some of the horses in the small tour taking a step up, going into the medium tour next time.
In the arena, we now have Muhammad Ali on Watermelon representing VEC.
So a young rider from Vellore, he's only 13 years old.
But rides like a very experienced one. Had a great round yesterday.
So the last couple of days they've been doing speed classes. Today they can really back off a bit, give the horses the time to enjoy their jumping. You still have to go clear though, since the first rider already has a clear round. If you want to be in the jump off, you need to have a clear round. Didn't see the stride. Little moment of hesitation. Just a couple of strides before the fence. There was a bit of hesitation. Go, not go. The horse decided not to.
Watermelon, not the fruit of this season.
Well, he won yesterday, so I won't say that. But not the fruit of today, maybe. So he's requested the judges to give him permission to do one jump, and that is given to him. He can do one jump before he leaves the arena. Should not do a combination, and he still has to respect the flags, so he can't do it in the wrong direction. Chooses to do jump number 1.
In the arena, we now have Janvi Raheja on Lambic representing ARC.
This is also a very talented horse. Had a few issues here and there. Needs to build up some confidence to get back in the placings, but she's doing a good job. She's riding him well. Nicely over 2 and 3, got a perfect stride between the two jumps.
She seems a lot more confident today.
I think definitely for some of these horses to have 3 rounds of jumping in 3 days is exactly what they need. For them the conditions may be new, something for them to get used to. She's getting better as the course progresses. Approaching the combination at 8.
Nicely done.
I think we've gone from a very tricky triple combination to something which now I don't think these riders should have too many difficulties with.
A doable double combination.
It's definitely doable. The strides come in absolutely perfectly. The distance is last jump.
And we have our second clear round of the day. So we're definitely having a jump off, 79.75 seconds. I'm sure Janvi is really, really happy and impressed with herself.
Okay, our next rider, Tanishka on Mallorca, representing Kovai Stables.
Up next, we have Tanishka on Mallorca representing Kovai Stables.
So we have a rider from ECE, we have a rider from ARC. Let's see if we can get a rider from Kovai in the jump off. Needs to have a clear round. We have 2 riders with clear rounds. There will be a jump off. Tanishka on Mallorca representing Kovai Stables.
Had a very good day yesterday. Was in the placings.
Having a few issues with the takeoff points. I hope they can get it sorted in the next few jumps. Getting quite close to the fences. But Mallorca is a good jumping horse, knows how to get out of a difficult situation.
She's getting instructions to not confuse the horse.
A little bit of a standoff over there. She's still going. She has all the fences up, so nicely over the combination at 8. She has a nice long approach to jump number 10. Only one fence to go for Tanishka. Could this be clear round number 3? Yes,
And
it is.
it is. And with that, we have a rider from Kovai Stables joining the jump off Tanushka on Mallorca. We have Pradeep Singh on captain representing Surd Stable.
Pradeep Singh on captain. This beautiful grey. A regular feature at the shows at Surge. We've seen captain competing at the local shows at the AEF Cup 2024.
Beautiful grey, beautiful day. Another clear round. What do you say?
Would be number 5. Nicely over the first 3 jumps. There's a long way around to jump number 4. The filler on the ground sometimes makes the horse think, but well ridden related distance by Pradeep on captain. He's definitely one of the much improved horses through the series of competitions in the last couple of days.
Approach that with a little caution, but safe. Ooh,
Gets
that
a little-
takeoff time.
It's very close to 10.
.88 with 4 jumping faults.
Just a little unlucky on that jump number 10. Sometimes the riders do it at a bit of a curve and the horses get a little bit close, knocks it down with the front legs, picks up 4 penalties.
Up next, to turn big dreams into reality, we have Sri Ram representing Kovai.
So So this is also one of the horses which has gotten better and better with every round. Big Dream representing Kovai Stables with Sri Ram in saddle. A very sharp refusal at 2 that almost got the rider off the saddle.
He faced some difficulties yesterday as well.
Something about the jumps closer to the grandstands.
Very sharp refusal at fence number 3.
Little
And
hesitation. I think the horse is not really seeing the takeoff point, so preferring not to take off. Can do one jump before leaving. You'll have a good chance over the next few days to get the horse back in shape, build up a little bit confidence and come back stronger for the next show.
Following that up, from Kovai Stables, we have Aradhana on Democratic.
Aradhana was the winner of the small tour on day 1. Had a very nice round against the clock. In this round, she needs to have a clear round within 83 seconds to graduate to the jump off. We already have 3 riders in the jump off. Democratic is a very experienced show jumper. Seen many a competition in South India over the last few years. Approaching the related distance between 6 and 7.
She looks like she's really enjoying this.
Yeah, there's a good partnership going between horse and rider. You don't see too many disagreements. They know exactly where the takeoff point is coming. Two more jumps to go for Aradhana on Democratic. Gets a little bit close.
But that does not stop her from having a clear round at an impeccable time, 67.02 seconds. This is the fastest time so far.
It doesn't matter for the moment on the time, but you can be sure this will translate to the jump off in some way.
100%. She knows a thing or two about time.
The next rider is Pratik Raj on Isma Boy. He had won the competition yesterday in the under 16 category on another horse called Major.
Pole down at number 2. So he will not be making it to the jump off.
Yeah, he can still go through the round, give the horse some nice experience. So you also have to understand, through the 3 days of competition, the heights keep going up. So this is the highest heights that the horses in the small tour have done. So any experience at this height will do them a world of good for the next competition.
A a refusal at number 8A.
That was a surprise because 8A and 8B have a nice spacing.
And he had a nice stride going into it.
Yeah.
It was just a last minute lapse.
Happens. Does it well on the second attempt. Gets through A and B. Nicely done for the rider. They can put that at the back of their mind as quickly as possible.
2 more fences to go. Sixteen jumping falls.
He will have some time.
13 time falls, 95.40 seconds. In the arena, we now have Nakshat on vibrato representing Zippy.
So this is a horse that we've seen perform consistently. Whenever you have vibrato in a competition, he's always there in the placings. Super nice horse. Doesn't need to worry about the time too much in the first round, but he needs to have a clear round. We have 4 riders already in the jump off. So to be in the placings, the first step will be to have a clear round.
We're at the halfway mark here.
Starts off nicely, clear over 1, 2 and 3. Getting into the more serious jumping now. Nicely over 4. This horse really sails over the fences, has a lot of air time.
Very, very clear margins.
Has to be a little bit careful because this horse likes to get very close to the fence. If he's going to get in without enough momentum, he may have a problem.
Ooh, safe there.
Nine jumps done, no penalties yet. Nakshat on vibrato.
And he's completed that course in 66.77 seconds, making him the 5th rider to join the jump off. And another club joining it too.
Yeah, we've had ECE, Chennai,
ARC,
ARC Mumbai, we have
Kobe from Coimbatore,
and Zippy from Bangalore.
we have Arnav on Vedette, representing Zippy in the arena right now.
Another rider from Zippy, Arnav.
Let's see if he joins Nakshat in the jump off.
Well, Vedette is an equally talented horse. Very nice short jumper, a little more difficult to ride. You can see a lot of input from the rider and the rider's hands to keep the horse in control. But a very talented horse. Fortunately drops jump number 3, so he will not be in the jump off, but he can continue and have a good round, build some confidence.
Just take this as a learning experience for next time. He's also a very, very young rider, so he has a long way ahead of him.
Only a few more jumps to go for Arnav on vedette. He's got 8 faults on the board. One more jump to go.
75.62 seconds and 8 jumping faults for Arnav on vedette. Up next we have Prithvi Krishna riding Zara representing Covey Stables.
So we're ready to go. Another horse which is like a fireball. Zara. Definitely a horse which wants to go. Has plenty of energy, has plenty of go. It's nice to watch show jumpers which have this fire in the belly. Clears 1 and approaching 2. Over the first 3, approaching the big oxer at 4, and gets a beautiful takeoff, followed up by a nice jump number 5. This is turning out to be a good round for Prithvi Krishna and Zara.
Pole down at number 6.
Just a little unlucky over there.
Will take him out of the running.
Approaching the last fence, Prithvi Krishna and Zara.
And a pole down at number 11. 71.65 seconds.
2 fences down, so 8 jumping penalties for Prithvi Krishna and Zara. Rider, please wait. Muhammad Ali, please wait for a second. You can walk around. One of the horses have lost their horseshoe. We're just scanning around to see if we can find it in the arena. So, Muhammad Ali, please hold on for a couple of seconds. We will give you the bell. Told one of the previous horses have lost a horseshoe. Maybe it pose a danger if it's on the track which they need to ride. So just a quick scan through to make sure there's no disturbance for the next competitor. And it has been found.
No Cinderella moment here.
That is definitely a lucky horseshoe for anyone who can get their hands on it. Next rider, Muhammad Ali on Toro Rosso, representing the Velour Equestrian Center.
This is his second ride for the day. Already having a better round with Toro Rosso.
Unfortunately, has jump number 3 down, so 4 penalties and another one. Getting a little too close to the fences, so you can see the horse knocking it down with his front legs.
At this point, I think he just needs to relax a little bit. Make this a learning experience for himself.
Nicely through the combination at 8. 3 more fences to go for Muhammad Ali on Toro Rosso.
Pole down at number 10. Approaching the last fence. And a pole down at number 11. He's completed that course in 80.25 seconds with 20 jumping faults. We have Sri Ram riding Liberty representing Covey Stables in the arena.
Also a quite successful horse rider partnership. Sri Ram and Liberty. They've done well over the last couple of days. They know the job at hand. Have a clear round and join the other 4 riders in the jump off. 5 riders in the jump off. Starts well. Liberty is one of the horses which has been bred in India for show jumping. Definitely one of the younger horses in this competition. Super talented.
Pole down at number 3. So he'll not be joining the jump off.
Big jump over 4. Has to be careful now over the related distance, but adjusts well. Coming up to the next line between 6 and 7.
I think he can just pivot and have a nice relaxed round for the horse.
That's exactly looks like what he's doing. He's not pushing for the time, he's not pushing for the turns.
We already have 5 riders in the jump off, 1 more, and then there will be no place in the placings if somebody does not have a clear round.
Two more jumps to go for Sriram on Liberty. Over 11, 4 penalties. 75-78 is the time. 4 jumping penalties for Sriram on Liberty. Next in the arena is Pradeep Singh on Corlato. Another beautiful grey horse. Corlato, also a regular competitor at the Surge shows at the AEF Cup 2024. Had a fantastic round with the Indian rider Avik Bhatia. He was in the placings, so this is a super talented horse. Claimed the silver medal for India in the team event. So one of the top show jumping horses in South India, Corlato, representing Surge Stable. The bell is given, the timing is stopped. Unfortunately, he just did not have the takeoff in that fence, so he knocked it down. So the ground team will rebuild that fence. The bell will be given again, and he can restart. But just a little communication gap between horse and rider.
The bell's gone off. Now he'll be reapproaching.
He's having a nice round. That was just an unfortunate mistake. But horse is going to have plenty of doubts. And he does it well on the second attempt. Back in business, Pradeep Singh on Corlato.
Approaching that double combination. Cautious takeoff there.
2 more fences to go for Pradeep Singh.
Pole down at number 10.
He's got 12 on the board already. Did not see the takeoff. It's just that moment of hesitation when the horse needs to be clear when he's taking off, that little bit of a doubt in the horse's mind, and then he's sliding into the fence. So, unfortunate elimination for the 2 refusals. Yes, he's requesting for 1 jump.
They're just rebuilding that fence.
One fence done for Pradeep Singh on Corlato, and the next rider in the arena is Surya on Kina, representing ECE.
Let's see if we have another member from ECE joining the jump off.
Yeah, we had Bharat on Hendricks, who was the first clear round of the competition. Surya on Kina.
Let's see if he's gotten the same instructions and if he chooses to follow them as well.
Nice start by Surya on Kina through the first 3 fences. First of the tricky fences coming up. Does it well.
Pole down at number 5. So
Again,
he'll not be joining the jump off.
the related distance between 4 and 5, catching some of the riders off guard. A lot of the time when you have a big jump in from jump number 4, you have to adjust the distance to 5, otherwise the pole is going with the front legs. Rides this combination much nicer. 8A and 8B are clear. 2 more jumps to go for Surya on Kina. Nicely ridden round by Surya and Kina. Just one fence down. 4 jumping penalties.
77.06 seconds.
Looks like the fences are back in place. The bell is given for Kiran Akade on Chicago, representing the United Riders Barn. Yeah, they've been doing a few interesting rounds over the last couple of days. Kiran and Chicago stepped up nicely to the competitions now. Is today the day they're going to go for the win? Looks like a very talented show jumper. Little inexperienced, but I'm sure Kiran can make up for that. Nicely through the related line between 6 and 7. Keeping the momentum going. And combination at 8. Nicely done.
Sharp turn there.
Few more fences for Kiran Akade on Chicago. Is he joining them in the jump off?
Oh, he took a different route there.
I'm not sure that was by choice, but it just happened.
As far as it works, we'll take it.
Over the last fence.
And he's completed that course in 80.21 seconds. That was a clear round.
Pushed
and he
it.
will be the 6th rider in the jump off.
Pushed it pretty close to the time limit, 80.2.
Now, if you want to be in the placings, you need to have a clear round and make it to that jump off.
83 seconds is the time allowed. Only a handful of riders to go for the Small Tour Grand Prix. We are getting done with the main round, which will be followed by the jump off. We have 6 riders in the jump off at the moment, a couple of more riders to go.
Up next, we have Shresht on Islaus representing third stable.
So we have 2 more riders in the warm-up. So I think a total of 3 riders to complete this competition.
Pole down at number 1.
Goes over 2 and 3. Approaching the related distance between 4 and 5. Gets a nice jump in. Has to be careful over 5. Lucky on that. Clear over 6 and 7, approaching the combination at 8. A little bit tight on the distance. It's a big striding horse and he jumped in quite large on 8A, so got very close to 8B. Unfortunately takes it down with the front legs. 2 more jumps to go for Shresht on Islau.
Refusal at number 10.
You got to come back and do it again.
completed that in 95.66 seconds.
12 jumping penalties.
13 time
13
penalties.
time, total 25. So the last of the competitive rounds in this small tour Grand Prix, we have Bharat Manoran on Jashmir. He is the first one in the jump off on Hendricks. Is he going to be the last one in the jump off on Jashmir? Representing ECE Chennai, we have Bharat.
He knows the course. He's gotten through it without any drops, so he just has to follow exactly what he did earlier. But it's a completely different horse, so let's see what
Absolutely.
happens.
I think there's a huge difference between Hendricks and Jashmir. Different style of riding, different style of jumping. But he has all the experience in the world, so it's not going to be a problem for Bharat.
He's approaching the fourth fence, taking a longer route.
Nicely done over 6 and 7.
Great pace.
He's getting into the flow. The horse is looking more and more comfortable. Approaching the combination at 8. Gets quite lucky on that. Sharp turn to 9. Preparing himself for the jump off, which is coming up next.
100%. He's forgotten that this is not against the clock.
Yeah, but it's a nice way to get ready, telling the horse.
Look, this is what you need to do. I'm giving you a practice round right now. And he's completed that in 74.39 seconds. A clear round for Bharat.
7 riders in the jump off, which will be happening in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 7 riders in the jump off, small tour Grand Prix. We have 1 rider now, Sriram on Icon. That's a non-competitive round.
He's representing Covey Stables.
Yep, he's going to go through this course, and the course builder will adjust the fences for the jump off, which will be coming up next. A total of 7 riders in the jump off.
Dhruv, your prediction was bang on. Exactly 7 in the jump off.
Well, a clock that doesn't work is still right 2 times a day.
Pole down at number 2. that completes the first phase of the small tour. The 7 riders that have qualified for the jump off are Bharat Manoharan on Hendrix, Janvi Raheja on Lambic, Tanishka on Mallorca, Aradhana on Democratic, Nakshat on Vibrato, Kiran on Chicago, and Bharat again on Jashmir. It's going to be rather interesting to see who's going to actually make it.
Who's not doing? Kiran.
Some of these riders really took this round as a practice round for the jump off. They cut corners, save time already. Kiran Akhade has withdrawn, so he will not be doing the jump off.
So we have a total of 6 riders fighting for the top 6 places. Small Tour Grand Prix. We have the jump off coming up in a few minutes. They will need to follow the same order that was published in the morning, starting with Bharat on Hendrix, Janvi on Lambic, Tanishka on Mallorca, Aradhana on Democratic, Nakshat on Vibrato, and then Bharat again on Jashmir.
The fastest rider with the least number of drops will be a winner.
Do you want to take a guess who's going to win it?
I honestly can't tell, like they're all so good. But Bharat really used that as a practice round. I didn't see anybody else doing that.
Okay, I'm going to go as far as saying
He's definitely trying to get his money's worth so that he can pay his bill back at home.
well, I think the horse with the speed in terms of the jump off will be Democratic. He has the speed. He's done this before. I would say he's one of the favorites.
And
But-
day one winner as well.
Exactly.
So she
he's-
knows how it feels to stand on that number 1 place at the podium.
Absolutely. But we also have some nice horses in this competition. Hendrix is a super talented horse. Lambiek is just coming into form.
Yeah,
Mallorca has done well in the last couple of competitions. Was placed, I think, on the first day, if I'm not mistaken. Vibrato the same. So it's going to be a very close competition. The riders are going to have to take some risks. There are plenty of opportunities in this jump off to save some time, but the riders are going to have to take a lot of risks in terms of going for the win.
I really hope they do take that risk, because worst case, like absolute worst case, they still get the 6th place.
So the jump off once again. The jump number 5, the yellow and black in front of the grandstand, followed by jump number 7, which is all the way towards the jury box. The combination at 8A and 8B, the black, white and red Skyjets, followed by number 9. The blue and white wall, which is being reconstructed right now, followed by number 10 and 11. So when I look at this jump off, 9, 10, 11, the horses are really going to have to open up their strides. There's a lot of galloping involved over there. From 9 to 10, they have the option of cutting within jump number 7 to save a little distance. But other than that, they're really going to have to step on the gas, because these 3 jumps are in the opposite sides of the arena. It's not only about the turns, it's about being brave and going for a full gallop and still having control of the horse just before the fence. So it's going to be very interesting. 6 riders in the jump off. Riders, you cannot walk the jump off. It has already been told before. Should have walked it when the course was open. So you can see Bharat Manoran warming up on Hendricks. He will be the first one in the arena.
Followed by
The
Janvi
first
Raheja.
horse to have a clear round in this competition. So he's had some nice rounds the day before and yesterday. He knows this is Hendricks' strength. He's done well in the power events as well as the speed events. He's in with a chance. He's going in first, so he's going to have to make a lot of decisions on how aggressive he wants to be in terms of the turns and the speed. But he will be the one to set the benchmark.
After that, we will have Janvi Raheja on Lambic. We've really seen her build some confidence over time.
Next, you can see on the screen now, we have Tanishka on Mallorca. I would say this is one of the toughest horses to ride in the jump off, but has a lot of fire. These are the type of horses that you want to be in the jump off. Next, you can see on the screen is Vibrato. Lovely chestnut being ridden by Nakshat. In with a chance, he's going in number 5, so he has the advantage of figuring out what the other riders are doing and plan accordingly. So he has that advantage. This is definitely a good horse. He's in with a chance. We have Democratic and Aradhana on the screen now. They definitely have the best chance in this competition. Plenty of experience in jump-offs for Democratic. Has done well over the years. But I really think the rider's guts between 9, 10 and 11 is going to determine who's going to win it. It's a long distance between the last 3 jumps. They're going to have to really push for the gallop. Take a risk. Go for the kill. There are a couple of turns where they can make up some ground, but 9, 10, 11 is going to be critical. We are ready and waiting for the first rider in the Small Tour Grand Prix jump-off, Bharat Manoran on Hendricks. Six riders in the jump-off for the Small Tour Grand Prix. We're on day 3 at the Surge Equestrian League 2025 August edition. So we already have 5 riders in the warm-up arena getting ready for the jump off. We'll get started with Bharat Manoran on Hendricks, followed by Janvi, and then Tanishka, Aradhana, Nakshat, and then Bharat again on his second horse. We are ready to go. Once again, the jump off fences 5, 7, 8A, 8B, 9, 10, 11. The length of the jump off course 320 meters, time allowed 55 seconds, time limit 110.
And now we have our first rider entering the arena, Bharat on Hendricks.
"45-second countdown has started. No hurry to get started as long as you don't exceed that 45 seconds. And we are ready to go. Approaching jump number 5. That will be the start for the jump off. Over 5. Taking the long way around to number 7. Big jump over 7. He's got to make a sharp turn for the combination coming up at 8.
This is where the riders need to really pick up on the speed.
9, 10, 11 is going to be critical. There's a lot of galloping involved. Does it at an angle. That's going to save him some time. The last fence.
And he's completed that course in 38.85 seconds. An all clear round. So that's the time to beat.
That's a really good time. I can't imagine that there'll be too many riders who can go faster than that, but we will have to wait and see. We have some real speed demons coming up. And we have some very brave young riders coming up, so it's going to be close. Next rider, Janvi Raheja on Lambiek. You need to have that much confidence in the horse to build up the speed. You know they're going to jump a little bit flat, but still going with them. Clear on 5.
Approaching 7.
Crowd is pushing her on, saying, let's go faster. Now the turn from 7 to the combination. She's going the long way around. I don't think she's trying to beat the time at the moment. She'll be looking at having a clear jump off. Nicely done. Time to gallop. She goes around jump number 7. Gives the horse a better approach to 10, but you definitely lose a few seconds.
And she's completed that course in 50.66 seconds. A clear round for Janvi on Lambiek. That currently puts her in the second place. 38.85 is the fastest time right now.
So that puts her currently in second place. She's had a clear in the jump off, so that should keep her in the placings. If anybody has a faster time but has a drop, they are not going to be ahead of her.
In the arena, we now have Tanishka on Mallorca.
She is definitely going for the win. She's not waiting even for a second. A nice turn from 5, pushing it for 7. Big jump. She knows she has to make a quick turn to the combination at 8. She goes around 10. That's a few seconds gone.
Pole down. Very unfortunate.
She can relax a little bit now, but keep going through the jumps. She's approaching 10 at an angle. Oh my.
That.
A little bigger jump and she would have been in the cafeteria.
.14 seconds.
That was a
Four
good time,
jumping
but
falls.
unlucky with the drop. And we have the next rider, Aradhana on Democratic, representing Kovai Stables once more.
A crowd favorite. Day 1 winner of the small tour.
This is going to be interesting. The focus will be on 9, 10 and 11, but there is a lot of time to be saved from 5 to 7 and then 7 to 8. Let's see what she does. A sharp turn, the first rider to come within these jumps for 7. Is it going to pay off? Yes,
It is.
And a sharp turn to the combination at 8.
Oh,
And
a
it
pole
goes down. Well, she's going to have the fastest time. I can tell you that without even looking at the timer.
The crowd's going crazy here. 30.67. Very, very impressive time. Unfortunately, 4 penalties for a pole down.
Well, in the jump off, you need to take the risks. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But a brilliant round by Aradhana on Democratic.
But that was just so much fun to watch, wasn't it?
Well, that's what jump offs are about. You will take the risks. Sometimes it pays off. But this was the slightest of knocks and the fence went down. She will be the fastest of the riders with 4 penalties, I can tell you that.
Now we have Nakshat entering the arena on vibrato.
So we have 2 riders without any penalties in the jump off. What is Nakshat going to do? Is he going to take the risk, go for a fast time? But he knows if he drops 1, he's not even going to be up to 3rd place. Or is he going to play it safe? Taking his time from 5 to 7. Going the long way around for the combination.
Ooh, a refusal.
He's got to come back and do the combination at 8 once again. And being in the jump off puts so much pressure on the riders. It's at that moment you don't even know what's going on in their mind. Mistakes happen.
A pole down at number 10. He's completed that course in 59.85 seconds. 8 jumping faults.
So 8 jumping penalties, 5 time penalties, total 13. That's one of the worst things that can happen to you in a jump off, is to have a refusal. Unfortunately, that's what happened.
One thing's for sure, that Bharat's getting the first place. Now it's a matter of time to find out if it's with Hendricks or Jashmir.
So right now in 5th place we have Nakshat on vibrato. In 4th place Tanishka on Mallorca. 3rd place Aradhana on Democratic. In 2nd place Janvi on Lambic. And leading at the moment is Bharat on Hendricks. So the gold is guaranteed. He has to decide
Which
has to
horse
give it
he
a
likes
shot.
better?
and see what happens. He's got his next entry on Jashmir. He knows there's prize money for this event. He's not going to let it go.
The pressure is definitely off of him for sure. I said earlier, he really used his first phase as a practice round for the jump off. So he knows exactly where he can shave off some seconds, how he can cut corners. And he's done with his warm-up.
Bharat on Jashmir, the last rider in this competition. I think he's teasing us. He came out of the warm-up arena. He went back in. Does one more jump. Some jaggery for the horse, some miracle water for the rider.
And with that, we have our final rider for the small tour entering the arena, Bharat Manoharan on Jashmir. Look at the happiness on his face.
Well, I'm glad he can't hear what the crowd is saying. He may not be too happy if he heard some of the comments, but they're all cheering him on.
Round of applause for Bharat Manoharan.
They want to see an exciting finish to this competition.
Will he be able to beat his own time?
We are ready for the jump off. Over number 5. He's taking his time.
Oh,
Didn't see the stride at number 7. That was so unlucky.
he's coming around, taking his time to approach jump number 7.
Over 7, so now he's going to approach the combination at 8. Nicely done. Now the turn to the white, blue and yellow number 9. Are we going to see him gallop after that? I hope so. He says no galloping.
Just trying to give his horse a good time.
Over the last fence, he's done with the jump off. He's gonna have a few time penalties by the looks of things.
71.74 seconds. 21 total falls. 17 plus 4 for Bharat Manoharan on Jashmir.
For the attention of the riders in the small tour Grand Prix under 16, the course walk will be at 12:45 course walk for the under 16 riders, and 1:15 will be the first rider in the under 16 small tour Grand Prix. 12:45 course walk, 1:15 first rider, and the first rider is Samarth Nayak on Ultimate Warrior, followed by Mohammad Ali on Courage, Ram Reddy Botta on TZ, and Samarth Sriharsha on Kingston. The first 4 riders, small tour under 16 Grand Prix. Please be ready. Course walk 12:45. First rider 1:15.
We have the winners of the small tour, day 3. At rank number 6, we have Bharat Manoharan on Jashmir. Rank number 5, we have Nakshat on Vibrato. Rank number 4, we have Tanishka on Mallorca. Rank number 3, we have Aradhna on Democratic. Rank number 2, we have Janvi on Lambic. And at rank number 1, we have Bharat on Hendrix. The first rider for the small tour under 16 will be coming in at 1:15 p.m. I'll see you then. Bye for now.